Okay, now we're going to be learning a little bit more about graphing. Now, just to get started, we're going to be kind of given some prompts so that we can learn to graph these a little bit easier. Okay, we're going to it says use the given equation to complete the given ordered pairs. Remember, your x comma y, those points are technically called an ordered pair. It says then graph the equation by plotting the points. Okay, so first things first. Here we have a point, an ordered pair, where they've given us the x is 0 and we have to find the y that goes with it. Well, remember, every single point, every one of these x and y values has to work in this equation. Otherwise, it's not a solution to the equation. So I'm going to plug in a 0 in place of x, and we're going to find out what y has to be. So 0 plus y equals 5. Well, 0 doesn't matter, so that just says y equals 5. When x is 0, y has to be 5 in order to make this a true statement. Now I'm going to go ahead and plot that point since I have it. That says go nothing in the x direction, but to go 5 in the y direction. So that would be that point right there. Okay, let's plot another one. Let's complete this ordered pair first. This time they haven't given us what x is, but they told us that y is 0. So if I plug that into my equation, x plus, instead of y, we're going to replace that with 0, equals 5. Well, plus 0 doesn't add anything, so that just says x is 5. When y is 0, x must be 5 in order to make this equation true. So let's plot this point. That point says go 5 in the x direction and nothing in the y direction. Well, that would be this point right here. Alright, last one. We're going to do the same thing. Here they've told us that x is 2, and we have to figure out what y is. So if x is 2, that would be 2 plus y equals 5. Now to get y alone, which we know, what do you add to 2 to get 5? Well, that has to be a 3, right? But let's solve it using our tools. We want to get y alone, so the opposite of a positive 2 would be a negative 2. So we're going to subtract 2 from both sides, which leaves us with y equals 5 minus 2 is 3. So when we use an x value of 2, the y value has to be 3 in order to make that sentence true. If I plot that point, that says go 2 in the x direction and 3 in the y direction. That would be this point right here. Now, do you notice that these all lie on that same line there? I could draw that line between them, and every single point on this line would satisfy or work in this equation. Very cool.